This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 878, 7 Alternatives to Owning a Car That Might Be Better for You, by Robert Farrington of thecollegeinvestor.com. And I'm your host, Dan. I'm here every single weekday reading to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And before we get to today's post, I want to thank SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Save time and money no matter what you ship or mail with the SendPro Online software. Print shipping labels and stamps right from your desk and access discounted rates for as low as $4.99 a month. Try it free for 30 days and get a free 10-pound scale when you visit pb.com/finance. That's pb.com/finance. For now, let's get right to our post as we optimize your life. 7 Alternatives to Owning a Car That Might Be Better for You, by Robert Farrington of thecollegeinvestor.com. You're probably thinking, come on, Robert, there's no way you can live without owning a car. And in many ways, you would be right. But did you know that I sold my car over a year ago and have been using alternatives since then? However, it is completely possible to get around your city and get things done without owning a car. And you'll find that it saves you a ton of money, too. In fact, it is possible that you will save so much money you may not want to go back to owning a car. But don't just take my word for it. Here are 7 alternatives to owning a car that I know will get you excited to live the car-free life. 1. Walk. If you live in the downtown or the busy part of your city, chances are that everything is close enough for you to reach. Owning a car in the city gets expensive quickly when you have to factor in parking costs. Walking everywhere, in this instance, is a great way to get around inexpensively. Not to mention, you'll be burning a lot of calories with all that walking and staying in shape. Fun fact. Walking for as little as 30 minutes each day can help you burn at least 100 calories depending on your current weight. 2. Bike or scooter. Yes, that fun activity from your childhood can become your way of getting around, especially if it's too far for you to walk to a place. Bicycle-friendly cities like San Francisco and San Diego now even have bike sharing and bike renting services in and around the city that you can take advantage of for as little as $1 a day. Or maybe you've seen those scooters, Lime, Razor, and others that seem to be on every street corner. For as little as $1, you can hop on and go, and then just leave it on the sidewalk at your destination. Put those childhood skills to good use and save money. 3. Uber or Lyft. Can't reach where you want to go by walking or riding a bike? Taking an Uber or Lyft ride will get you there. I recently wrote in a blog post why I decided to sell my car and take Uber everywhere. The car I sold was 10 years old, and while it was mine and I could technically move it wherever I wanted, a little calculation I did proved that keeping it was more expensive. In fact, more than 3 times the cost. Full disclosure, as I mentioned in that post, we still kept my wife's SUV so that we could get the kids around as needed. Trust me, I have not regretted this move, and you might find that this decision works for you as well. 4. Public transportation. If you live in a city like New York or Philadelphia, taking public transportation will probably not sound like rocket science to you. Outside of a few cities on the East Coast and maybe San Francisco, public transportation can be a pain to rely upon. But it is a pain only if you don't study the schedule and tricks that make public transportation a viable option. Even though most cities don't have a robust public transit system like New York's, it is still possible to get around if you plan around the schedules. One major way to save on your public transportation costs is to buy a monthly pass that you buy once at the beginning of the month versus paying the fare every time you ride. You might even be able to get a discount for a monthly pass if you are a student, a veteran, or work for a particular company. 5. Carpool services. HOV carpools. There are many ways you can participate in a carpool, especially if you need a way to get to work. In Northern Virginia and the Washington, D.C., DMV area, for instance, there are carpool car lots where you can wait and hitch a ride with someone who's going in your direction for work. This is especially helpful because in the DMV, the high-occupancy vehicle, or HOV lane, moves much faster than regular traffic. Thus, to get to work faster, drivers will happily accommodate you in their cars. Workplace carpool services. In certain workplaces where parking is scarce and there is a big emphasis on helping employees save on gas and protect the environment, carpool services are offered as an alternative. These services are sometimes subsidized or even completely covered by the workplace if 4 to 7 employees who live in the same general area can get together and agree to carpool. Enterprise partners with several companies to offer this service. Find out if this is something your workplace offers. Share the cost of gas and tolls with your neighbors or coworkers. Carpool apps like Karma and Waze don't pay drivers to offer rides, but instead allow you to share the cost of a ride with your neighbors. 6. Order everything online. These days, you can order everything online. This includes diapers, groceries, clothes, books, and even toilet paper. Giants like Amazon and Walmart make this super easy to accomplish. Taking a ride to the store is not as necessary as it once was, so if you're trying to save on the cost of driving to the store to get an item, consider ordering it online. 7. Car sharing services. And even with all of the options I just mentioned, sometimes you really do need a car to get around to do your thing. In that case, consider a car sharing service that allows you to rent a car for a few hours at an affordable rate. Your choices in this category include Zipcar and Turo. You just listened to the post titled 7 Alternatives to Owning a Car That Might Be Better For You by Robert Farrington of thecollegeinvestor.com. And hey, you don't need to waste any more time waiting in line to send mail and packages. With SendPro online from Pitney Bowes, you can send packages and mail right from your desk for as low as $4.99 a month. And for being an Optimal Finance Daily listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started. As an added bonus, you'll also receive a free 10-pound scale shipped right to your door to help you accurately weigh your packages. Save time and money no matter what you send, from packages to overnights and letters. Just click, send, and save with this new offer for SendPro Online. Starting at only $4.99 a month, you can print shipping labels and stamps from your own printer, easily compare rates using online software, gain access to special USPS savings for letters and priority mail shipping, and track all of your shipments with email notifications when they've arrived. Go to pb.com/finance to access this special offer and get a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/finance. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. And that's it for another edition of Optimal Finance Daily. Hope you enjoyed our post from Robert Farrington today. Thanks so much for listening all the way through, and I'm going to see you right back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.